Is that what? Yeah, to try and go through what we learned yesterday. We'll do recap the ball. Remembers about yesterday. One thing that is very catching that you went home with.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I actually learned to make savings my first expenditure.
Well, I like that in my needs, I can be able to revisit my needs and revisit my needs. Because in that my needs, there are some that are more than the others.
And why will you do that?
In order to make my savings.
In order to increase or make your savings.
Yesterday before I don't know anything about saving. I started saving right from this class yesterday.
That is a very good one.
And I continue saving. Thank you.
Good morning.
First thing, I would like to appreciate what our teacher said. The savings and the issue of how to economize our businesses. They have been doing so for a long time. Even yesterday when I've done, they remind our brains we're going to continue. So I learned more about it and I learned much. But yesterday, I wrote my book, Being a Son. Sometimes when they give my children lesson assignment, when they bring their books outside computer, that's when I do this. I sit down, almost 2 o'clock to my book. Thank you.
It's an open eye to me, because at the course of the study yesterday, I came to know that many things that I use my money to buy is not need but want. So it's an open eye to me that I should go for my need, not my want, and how to make my budget. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yesterday I learned about goals, and I also got to realize that there are different goals. There's short-term goals and long-term goals, depending on how you see it and how you plan towards getting your goals. Thank you.
Good morning, all.
Good morning.
My name is Comrade Shukri Atolanodeku. Yesterday I learned about savings. That anyhow, no matter how your income is, you should make the savings your first priority. Thank you. Okay, sorry.
Good morning, all. I remain Comrade James Sampson. I learned yesterday how to save, and by saving, I'm a great rich man. So yesterday I felt this training yesterday. I feel guilty because I should be at the top by now. So with this teaching, I really understand how to save, how to manage my resources, and how to go about it. Thank you.
Good morning, bro. Yes. Yesterday I learned about how to be budget. When you want to do something, first of all, you have to put budget in the first place, so that in anything you are doing, you will get a saving through that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, all. Yesterday I learned about setting a financial goal, in a sense where I'm working and I am saving. Initially I used to work and save, but it has given me more insight to save more. Whenever I want to improve my savings, I should go back to my needs, I should go back to my wants, I should check in between the two. Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry. Yesterday lecture have made me to know what is need and want. I have seen it. I have drafted my own plan and have make saving trust it. Thank you. Make use of the ball. Throw the ball.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Elias. I learned it for God. I would training for children before the training put children and school and learning working before that do better for them.
Yes.
Good morning all.
Morning.
My name is Awal Isa. Yesterday I learned how to save and how to manage my money to save
To save more.
And to reach what I want
To get. Yeah. Good morning, my comrade. Fast about it. My name is Comrade Ismail Maman. Yesterday I have learned a lot. Before, when I'm hearing about achieve your goal, I was thinking that this football when they score goals. So yesterday it made me to learn a lot from that goal. So like before, if I was in the shop, when I hear say that Chelsea and Arsenal they play ball, I have to come out from my shop to go and watch football. I didn't say I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my money. No. So yesterday I have learned a lot from it. So as from now, I was started to achieve my goal from now. Thank you.
Yesterday I learned that making a savings plan helps you achieve your goal easily.
Some remarks around our recap so that we get this clearer. It's about the wind proverb. To those who knows their direction. What that means is that in life, you must set a goal. You don't just keep walking or keep moving. You must have a goal. Because if you stand up from your house, you don't have a direction or a destination you are going, and you enter the road. You know what I mean? You will end nowhere. Because you didn't say, okay, today I'm going to Wuse Market. You know, Wuse Market is your destination. But you just start off from the house and enter the road. Where are you going? Nowhere. That is what that proverb means. That you must have a goal. It is that goal that will now motivate you to save. For instance, somebody said that one of the immediate goals is to buy an industrial machine. Am I making a point? Yes, so that goal is what is guiding her in terms of service. We saw yesterday Emeka want to travel to migrate to Europe, and because of that his savings towards migrating to Europe. So what that tells us is that we must at every point have a goal, what we want to achieve. Like I said yesterday, we are all working because we want to achieve goals. But if I ask you what is your goal and you don't have a goal, you will not know that you need to keep your money so that you can be able to meet that goal. Then the second one is about needs and wants. I don't want us to go with the impression that you don't need wants. Am I making a point? Wants are things you may also need, but they may not be the priority. That is why I say that wants can be long-term needs. Am I making a point? Yes. But the major issue is that you need service to be able to meet your needs and even your wants. So in order to save, then your want may not be what you want immediately, what you need immediately. So they can come secondary. Am I making a point? Yes. So that you don't say you learned from here yesterday that you don't need your wants. No. Then the issue of football, I put it leisure. Leisure is part of life. Am I making a point? But it may not be an immediate need. I don't know if I'm making sense. Yes. If you close from shop and you go and stay to watch Chelsea and Man U, it's not a bad thing. You know, it might also help you in terms of mental relaxation, in terms of shaking off the stress of the work of the day. You understand what I'm saying? But the point is that if you have to pay money to watch and you have the goal of buying an industrial machine, you see where the choice come in. And you pay, instead of paying 2,000 to go and watch Chelsea every week. Am I making a point? Yes. You can decide to allow that Chelsea match to stay for now. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. But not that you should not go and watch match or relax or go and watch cinema. But the point is that it is you who will know whether that is your priority. Whether you must do it or not. So that I just feel that we needed to clear those things. But the overarching message is that you need a goal, which is your direction, and then you need to now save to be able to achieve your goal. So thank you very much for, it shows that yesterday we the facilitator will pass, Abi? Yes, sir. Thank you very much. So on that note, I will invite Chidima to kick off with today's. Today is day 2, and she will be starting with keep track of your budget. You people closed yesterday with budget, right? Yes. So she will now
budget. The aim for today's session is to discuss ways in which we can do what? Stay within our budget. You know, it is one thing for you to make your budget. And you know, yesterday we learned that in our budget, we have to know what our income is, know what our expenses is, and then know whether we have savings or a deficit. So we must have to discuss ways of staying within our budget. We also have to, the aim is also for us to practice income and expense monitoring using simple tracking sheets. We are going to practice how to monitor our income and our expense by using a simple tool called the tracking sheets. Okay, thank you. So, today we are also going to do a small activity. We're going to do a small activity. Yesterday we divided ourselves into groups. Today we are going to take new groups. Persons. All brothers are 4-4. Group 5 is the only one that has Jara.
But she had to pay the money up front. She had to borrow the money from her cousin for Olake.
That's where I had to go visit my sister who was serious again. She hesitated, she remembered that front, you have to pay the money over front. She had to borrow the money from her cousin for lacking. Up front, she had to borrow the money from her cousin for lacking. You understand the story? Reading the story of Sholakpa, you
can money over the summer. There were several football tournaments which he just could not miss. He had allowed for the price of the ticket in his budget, but of course there were some extras from time From time to time, Emeka reviews his expenses to see how much money he still has left. Using an expense spreadsheet, if he realizes he has spent more than he planned, he takes a careful look at his budget. He had put money aside to buy a new.
He realized he has spent more than he spent.
Emeka, who is more committed to keeping within their budget. So what did Emeka do? What did he do?
That no planned his program and had a spreadsheet that he was putting on his budget, so that with time he goes back to check whether it's going up or it's coming down. So with that he could track whether he's spending more or spending less.
So what other thing did Emeka do to keep within his budget?
When he sees that it's a little bit high,
let somebody else answer. Okay.
He revisited his needs. So when he gets to know that he has spent more than the amount he targeted for the new boot he wants to get, so he reduced the quality that he wanted to buy in order to fit in to the budget.
Okay.
Yes.
We can keep within our budget. We are 4 or 5 in a group, 4 in a group. So within our group, just use your notepad or your paper, because we run out of paper, to just write, just maybe 3 points only, what you can do as an individual to keep within your budget. You can just tear out a sheet from your jotter, yes.
I can keep track of my budget by using a spreadsheet. To also go back to it whenever my budget is not in place.
Okay, yes, yes. Come with Salaudin.
By revisiting my budget time to time.
Revisit your budget,
time to time, so that I will not.
Yes, who else? Who else want to share? Okay.
In case of emergency, where there is need an important needs come, you have to cut down your needs so that to stay within the budget.
Okay. Yes, who else? All right. You have
Okay, you can have a spending note where you write down all your expenses.
Write down all your expenses. Who else want to share with us?
Once again, I remain Mrs. Comrade Salaudin. Before I spend, I check what I have in my pocket.
Check what you have. Okay.
And I'll always be a smart spender. To always check my budget, cross-check, and see how it is.
Whether you are following what you have. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. So let us see our budget. Does what we have here match with your ideas? What we have here, does it match with your ideas? Remind yourself frequently how much you have planned to spend. Remind yourself how much you have planned to spend. Sometimes when I write my list and go to the market, I will see something that catches my eye. It's not in my list, it's not in my budget. But I will do what? I want to go and buy it. I don't have this thing. Let me buy it now that I'm seeing it. Remind yourself frequently how much you have planned to spend. Secondly, include in your budget some provisions for unforeseen circumstances. We read the story of Sholape. There was an emergency and she had to do what? She had to go and start borrowing money to meet with that. So include in your budget some provisions for unforeseen circumstances. In accounting, we call those ones miscellaneous. Now, keep your savings where you cannot easily get at them. Some of us will tie it at the edge of our wrapper. Abi will tie it, and some people will keep it under their pillow. Some people have a kokoro box where they will be throwing their money. If the thing hook you, you go and remove the kokoro box and break it. Yes. So keep your savings where you cannot easily get at them. Keep track of what you spend. That is very important. Keep track. Don't be somebody that will just spend money like that. You can't remember, what did I do with this money? Keep track of what you spend. I hope you have something to give that of what you spend. And then finally, make sure you don't spend more than you budgeted for. And you will agree with me that will require a lot of discipline. To require a lot of financial discipline for you to make sure you don't spend more than you have budgeted for. Thank you very much. I'd like you to give yourselves is it textile clap?
No.
Okay. NFC clap. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll look at what, initially I said we are going to look at a simple tool called, a simple monitoring tool called the tracking sheet. We're going to look at the tracking sheet, what it is. We have talked about keeping within the limits of our budget. So, and we said that there are simple tools that we can use to do that. One is called the income tracking sheet. The income tracking sheet. So within our groups, I'm just going to distribute just one sheet so that you will see how it is. Before we go there, in using the income tracking sheet, you are the one that will determine when you will use it. Are you going to use it daily, weekly, or monthly? You are the one that will determine when you will be doing what, you will be filling it out. We're also going to look at another sheet called the expense tracking sheet. It's just like the income tracking sheet, but with a little difference. So that we can have an idea how it looks. Just look at it very well. That's group 1, group 3, group 2, or group 4. That's group 5. It's like what is group 2? Okay, I've given them group. Where your okay, she's here. Who's the other person? Who went out? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I have some card that I'm going to hand out to some of us, and you will now come with your card and you will fill the income or the expense. I will give you card 1. You will take card 2. Let me give you card 3. You will take card 4. So read what is on your card. Let me give you card 5. Take this one. Take this. Take this and take that. So there are 9 cards. So you are going to read what is on that card and you come and do what? Fill it out on the tracking sheet.
Emeka receives his monthly salary on February 1st. The amount he receives is 50,000 naira.
Is that all?
Slash 500.
No, we're talking of Emeka.
Yes, that's all.
So that is what?
Income.
So where will it go? Is there a date?
Yes. That's for February.
Description.
Okay. Sheet 2. Have you seen 2?
Emeka pay his mobile.
Can you hear him?
Emeka pay his mobile phone and internet bills on February 5th. The amount he spent is 5,000 naira.
Okay. That is all. So where will it go? So come and write it out. Write small so that other listeners can enter. 5th of what? Okay. You don't need to write, just LTD. What's the description? What's the expense?
5,000.
What is the expense?
5,000.
What is the expense?
Mobile phone and internet.
So you can put it phone/internet. Internet. Yes. Now before you write the amount. Now something about the expense tracking sheet. There's a column there that is for planned or unplanned. Is that expense a planned expense?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it a planned expense?
Yes, ma'am.
So where will it go? Planned. So you tick. Finish. Okay. Card 3.
On February 5th.
Are they hearing you?
On February 5th, Emeka gives part of his salary, 20,000, to his parents as his contribution to the family expenses. The transaction takes place at home.
Okay. So what is that?
Expenses.
What's the expense?
Family expenses.
Okay, you can put it that. How much?
20,000.
Is it planned or unplanned?
Planned.
Okay. All right. Card 3.
Card 4.
Oh, card 4.
Good morning, Nance. On February 7, Emeka Kofi received a repayment on a loan he made to one of his friends. The amount he received is 10,000 naira. This transaction takes place at his home.
What is that?
The payment of loan.
Yes, what is it?
The income is 10,000.
It's an income.
Yes.
He loaned money to a friend and the friend is paying him back. So it's an income, he's receiving something. Yes. So you come and put it. Card 4. 5, sorry. What is the date? Raise your hand up, okay. Loan, just put loan repayment. Oh. No. We're talking of description of income. What is the description? Just cross it, put it on top here. Loan repaid, yeah. ID. Good. How much? Good.
7th, Emeka goes out with his friends and decides to buy a coat. The amount he spent is 5,000.
Okay.
This transaction takes place at the market.
Yes. They also including where the transaction is taking place. Okay.
Who's number 6? Who's number 6?
So that is an expense. Is it an unplanned expense?
It's an unplanned expense because he just got to market and he now saw the coat and decided to buy it.
Okay, card 6.
Emeka goes to lunch with his friends on February 9. The amount he spent is 10,000. This transaction took place at fast food restaurant.
Okay, so what is that? Is it okay? It's an expense. Planned or unplanned? Okay.
15th, Emeka received payment of his January overtime ending. He is pleased as he worked a lot of extra hour. He received 20,000.
Okay. So what is that? Put your date, 15th February. What's the expense? Overtime paid. Okay. Sorry. How much? How much did you
20,000.
Okay, put it there. Okay. Card what?
Emeka buys a birthday gift for his girlfriend. The amount is 5,000 naira.
Okay.
The transaction was made in the market.
It's supposed to be. Birthday gift. Okay. Planned or unplanned?
Planned.
He planned.
Expenses.
It is 26 what?
February.
What is that? What's the expense? No. What's the expense?
5,000.
The description.
What
Okay.
use it for?
For football tournament.
Okay.
Football tournament.
Alright, just put football tournament then. Just put T and whatever. Is it planned or unplanned?
Yes, it's planned.
Is it planned?
Yes.
Tracking sheet and But you know that is not all. Eh? So we're going to call our comrade here to do what? Let us know whether Emeka is within budget, whether he's making savings, whether he has overshot his budget. So let's see how much he has received total for the month.
Okay, for the...
What is his total? His total income received. So you put total income at the top and put it here. Rule it. Total income. How much?
That's 80,000. 80,000. That's 50 plus 10 plus 20 is 80,000.
Okay. What about the expenses? How much has he spent? Put it together. Let's see. Total expenses.
$25, 30, 40.
Okay, he spent 80,000. He received 80,000 and spent 50. So what will be his savings?
30,000.
30,000. So put it there, savings. Rule your 50 now. Okay, so he has a savings of
30,000.
So can we say that Emeka is keeping track of his budget, and can we say that he's working within his budget?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you very much. This session has been a very, very interesting one.
Oh, yes.
Okay, there's something I would like us to do before I take my seat. We are going to draw up our own income tracking sheet and expense tracking sheet. You are going to do that in your notepad. You are going to draw up your own income tracking sheet and your own expense tracking sheet. So you have an idea what the income tracking sheet looks like. We can do that in maybe 5-6 minutes. The back of your notepad, ruled part. Look like this. Did you make savings or loss? You are able to make savings, yes, and you can acknowledge that this is something that actually made loss. But you know, the beauty of it is that it's something you can do, either monthly or weekly. If you say you want to do it annually, it will not be that. It's good to keep track on a monthly basis or on a weekly basis, depending on how your income is. Your money comes in daily, so within a week they can easily keep track. Some is monthly, to be easier for them doing it on a monthly basis. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate this, and we're going to give ourselves a good clap, isn't it? Abi? Okay. Wrong. Better way. Thank you very much. So let us look at, well, we're staying within your budget. We said that we need to remind ourselves frequently how much we plan to spend. So remind yourself that Include in your budget some provisions for unexpected needs. There may be some needs that are unexpected. Add it in your budget. Involve your family in drawing up your budget and let them also help you to keep them. Some of us, I know we love our children very much, may want to overindulge them and make them to make us go off the budget sometimes. But if you, especially if you involve your family, especially your spouse, I know some men that when they collect their salary, they will show their wife their pay slip for salary people and say this is how much. So when you're making all your family demands, all your sales, everything, know that this is what it is. You understand? So you know that we must spend within this. So don't do it alone. Let your family be a part of it. Involve your husband. Don't say that this is my husband, I too like to spend money. It's a bit spend. If I show him now, nothing will remain again. But when you let them know that this is what you are doing to help you make savings, they may help you to keep within that budget. So involve your family. You must know your total income amount. That is very important. Money is coming in every time. But you don't know how much it is. If somebody asks you within the week, how much total have you collected? You can't say. Because as the money is coming, you are just spending. So at the end of the day, you don't know what is the total amount that has entered my hand this week or this month. What is the total that I have spent? And on what? On what have I spent it? So you must know the total amount of income that has come to you. You must know how much you are spending. You must know how much you are spending. Don't just spend like that. Just spend off-head, off-head spending. What this whole session is teaching us is that we must be deliberate. We must be intentional about our spending. Be conscious of what you are spending and what you are spending it on. So on that note, I really want to appreciate you and thank you very much for listening and for participating. I'm so glad I saw everybody trying to do something. I'm really happy about that. Thank you so much.